The Airwalk. The Airwalk was based off of the Judo Air, which was a one-footed air that Mickey Alba first did somewhere around 1982, 1983. I was getting really comfortable with kicking my foot off of the board, and then at some point my back foot actually came off while I was doing a Judo Air, and I realized that I could intentionally take both feet off. So I started trying it by kicking my back foot the opposite direction, sort of like a scissor maneuver, and that became the Airwalk. I didn't really have a name for it yet. I was thinking about a couple of ideas, and then Thrasher ran it as a 2-page sequence, and Stacy Peralta wrote the caption, Tony Hawk Airwalk, and that stuck, and it didn't matter what I was gonna call it. Going forward, the people that read that magazine said, oh, that's an Airwalk. And then shortly after that, the shoe company Airwalk was created. I was not an original team member. They just took the name and they ran with it. At some point, finally offered me a sponsorship, and so I learned Airwalk to fakies for my first Airwalk ad. The thing about this trick was that you're intentionally taking both feet off. That was a tall order at the time because aerials weren't really that big, so you didn't have much time to do that sort of thing. And then as we developed that, Christian Osoy took it to the next level into the Christ Air, where you took both their feet off, put them together, and went fully into like a extended stance. And that's when it was like, okay, you can do whatever. The most difficult version I ever did was recently. I did an Airwalk to Body Jar. I don't see people doing Airwalks very much. I never really did through the years. I think the Judo was the one that really stuck because, well, to be fair, it's easier. Most recently, I saw Reese Nelson do one to fakie as a throwback, so thanks, Reese. I've seen Andy McDonald do switch Airwalk to fakie. That's next level. So it's still indoors, but it's rare. I'd say the biggest surprise of the Airwalk is that a shoe brand stole the name basically for their company and then eventually sponsored me, and to be honest, helped me through some of my toughest times, especially in the early 90s. My shoe royalties were the thing that helped me buy groceries, diapers, pay rent, and so thanks for stealing it, guys. And that is your trick origin on